guys, this is Travis Single with Chef MMA. We are here at the Pharm facility, state-of-the-art facility. Got to get a tour by this man, towards me by my right. It's actually Leister, who a lot of people know from Tough 16. He was one of the wrestling coaches for Shane Carwin in the season against Will Henson. Now in a couple days, you're going to be taking off to Vegas, and now he's going to be the wrestling coach for Kat Zingano for Tough 18, where it's going to be a little combined of women and men. What's your whole thought process of that, going in and switching over from Shane to a big man to a female and for the #1 contender?
Well, I've seen it a couple of times now. I think one of the most interesting potential drama aspects of the season is going to be that they're the same weight class.
Yeah.
So it's girls and guys in the same weight class. Some of the girls, who knows, they might try to fight their house. You never know. Yeah,
it's funny too, because Rhonda specifically said that there's no going to be hanky-panky or anything going on because they don't want to lose $100 grand with the sponsorship and everything like that. But you bring up another point where you never know. Somebody might throw a punch and you might ruin your career just by a guy throwing a punch or a girl even throwing a pinch to a guy. So
yeah, you never know. We'll see.
Yeah. So what do you go in as far as doing the different weight class? We have Neil here today, and then we have other guys that you've worked with along the time with Tough 16. What's really the difference as far as even working with the women? You've known Kat for quite some time. What's kind of like your game plan going into that?
I don't really have a game plan for it. I mean, one of the biggest, most important things to being a successful coach is being able to accommodate whatever athlete you're coaching.
Yeah.
So some of the guys and girls on the show may have never wrestled before. Maybe I'm not going to teach them anything. I got to be there mentally.
Yeah.
And you just got to be there for support and be able to help them however you can.
As far as the different coaches going in, and especially with Kat for the #1 contendership, how are you going to try to work in with her going into the fight with Rhonda? It looks like possibly in December, and then also working with the Tough. Is it pretty much deal with the Tough contestants right now, and then deal with Kat right after the show has been taped?
Kat's always training, so we don't really. For her, she's not somebody that's going to plan for a specific opponent.
Yeah.
She's going to make that opponent plan for her.
Yeah.
So she can wrestle, she can strike, she can do jiu-jitsu. She's dangerous.
Yeah.
All these girls out there, you've got Sarah McMahon, who's really good at wrestling. Obviously Rhonda, who's got a great armbar, jiu-jitsu. Kat can do it all.
Yeah.
So, she's not going to go out there and I'm fighting Ronda Rousey. I'm like judo.
Yeah.
By the time they fight, it's not going to work. So she's going to just keep training, keep getting better, and Ronda's got a lot to work on. So.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of the hardcore fans were asking, and put out on there on the Facebook page, and someone kind of responded with, "How do you think that even if Kat gets put into the armbar, some people like me will let you torque it or do whatever you want with it? I don't see Kat even tapping it all, even if it's broken. Have you thought of a game plan yet, or is that something
that's
that
one of those
just
things you can't.
Yeah.
You can't teach somebody to let their arm break. You either got that mentality or you don't. You don't really know until they're in that spot.
Yeah.
Kat's the toughest girl I've ever been with. So hopefully we're not in that position.
Yeah, exactly. And tell us a little bit about your relationship with her from very beginning in high school to this generation.
Oh, I've known her since we were kids, and I've seen her at tournaments and stuff. The first time I trained with her, my friend and I were both state champions. We won the state champs in the area, and I think our teams had a scrimmage day where her team came to our gym. It was just one hour, and they're like, "Oh, get in a group of 3," and she came right up to me and my friend Bird Stringer, and she said, "I'm gonna go with you guys today." Kind of hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this girl's trying to call me out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make her quit.
Yeah.
She's never gonna put wrestling shoes on again. And I beat her really bad. I mean, I was 30. I was like, when you wrestle a girl, you can either be a bully or I was gonna be the biggest bully you ever seen. So I tried to break her. I guess she won.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, in the end, I guess she didn't quit after all. Now, the reason that we're here at the Muscle Pharm facility is something that you broke the news last week as far as the Elevation Fight Team. Tell us a little bit how you started it. Some people actually know that you've been dealing with guys like Lamont Sayers, Team On, Men's Crew, a lot of guys that are outside of the known, guys that you usually go with. So kind of tell us about Elevation.
Well, I started training fighters when I was coaching at University of Northern Colorado, and there was someone that wanted to work with a wrestler. Actually, I called Shane Carwin, who wrestled one of our heavyweights, and he he said he'd come wrestle with one of our heavyweight. This is before Shane.
Yeah, it was,
he
yeah.
was 1-0 or 2-0 or something. He said he'd come wrestle our heavyweight. I'd help him for it. So I started helping Nate, and Nate started asking me to bring guys like Brendan,
Cody,
George St. Pierre, Keith Jardine, all these guys started coming. And I just started helping whoever, wants to work with wrestling, I'll help them. For the last 2 years, I've been at Grudge, like Grudge and Easton's. And that was great, I got a lot of opportunities out of there. I'm very thankful for my time at Grudge and Easton's. Basically, I had an opportunity to come here, and also Pharm said that I could be like their in-house MMA coach and run my wrestling practice here. I didn't have any intentions of like starting a team.
Yeah.
When that came about, I just wanted to run my wrestling here, have my own spot, have my own key, and do whatever I want to do. And Muscle Pharm's been great to give me that, And then there was a couple guys that wanted to, kind of move on from Grudge. A couple of them that just kind of wanted to start their own team that's not about a gym or a business. It's about their business, which is their fight career.
Yeah.
And they asked me if I could help them do that. So that a facility like this, and they were using Elliot Marshall as their jiu-jitsu coach, so we do some of our practices in BTC, and mainly out of here in Muscle Pharm. He knew that if we named it, like if say we had just gone from we have potentially the same problem where it's somebody's business and build.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of a little bit more corporate.
Elevation is, I keep stressing the fact that Elevation Fight Team is a team. It's not a business. It's not a gym.
Yeah.
And the whole concept behind it is we want to get the best guys around and the best coaches from all the different teams training together. And I don't know how to say this without offending some local promoters, so I don't mean anything by it, but I'm not interested in training the guy that wants to be the Fight Tour champ or the Ring of Fire champ or the Rocky Mountain Bad Boys champ. I'm not, that's great. You have to do that to get to stuff. But I want to train guys that want to be world champions.
Yeah.
And this was just kind of provided that opportunity. You're only as good as your training partners, So there's no reason that guys like Tristan Mosey from Factory X and Nate Mark working for Elevation should be trained together. They can still represent whatever home gym you have. You're just part of this team. And you can bring your own coaches. So just because I'm the head coach of this team doesn't even mean that I'm everybody's coach. I might not be half their coaches. It's just I'm the one kind of overseeing and making sure it runs smooth.
And that's, I think, a lot of people that congratulate you for that even before Elevation came in was the aspect of a lot of politics and a lot of kind of dirty business with certain gyms where they wouldn't allow their fighters to go into different camps and stuff like that. So I think there was a lot of praise on you for that. As far as actually for the Muscle Pharm together, is it pretty much just like a situation where they were able to release you to the facility? Because most fans that here in Denver and even in the Springs and people that came for UFC 135, UFC 150 open workouts pretty much kind of know this area, but they don't know the whole element of it. So what's kind of something that the Muscle Pharm provides you in the facility?
Everything. I mean, you can span the camera around. We've got everything. We've got the cages, the mats. Obviously, we need. We've got the weights. We've got hot tubs, cold tubs, sauna. They've got everything you need to be to train like a professional. You can become a world champion training out in the garage. But something about training here makes it special. We have we got a big fight coming up. We have a private sparring for that person. Similar to like a Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, he doesn't go spar with 30 people. So if he's got a big fight coming up, everyone
goes with Roger and stuff.
And there's a different mentality that goes into it. You get nervous. If we have a night sparring session, the first practice we ever had here was Brendan's last time he came was our first practice. So we had one sparring partner for Brendan, 3 rounds, just like a mock fight. So he got to bring his family and some of his friends and everyone put chairs out here. And you show up in a place like this and go to sparring and everyone's watching you. It's like you get nervous. And so it's kind of cool just to have something. Brad Hyatt built this thing, and I don't think you could have done a better job.
I don't think so.
For them to open the doors to me, man, it was so great. Such a huge opportunity that I'm very thankful for. I take a lot of pride in being here and make sure it stays. Keep them happy so that they keep letting us use it.
Exactly. And another big story this week was actually the retirement of Shane Carman. I know you're very good at that. We just talked about getting connected with him and then starting the career where you're getting those titles. Tell us a little bit about how how you think he's gone out, and also was it really anything much to accomplish, or is it more about him taking care of his family and being a personal?
I tell you what, man, Shane Carlin did not get into this sport to be on the team. He didn't get on the sport so everyone knows his name. He hates that.
Yeah.
He hates you guys.
Yeah, I know.
He would rather, you know, go out and no one ever know who he is, and that's hard for a guy that's as big as he is.
Yeah.
Everyone sees him like, who's that guy? But, you know, for what he did in this sport as a part-time job, it was amazing.
Yeah.
When he told me a while before about he was retired. You know, I don't can't remember a month or two before he really announced it. He was really contemplating it.
Yeah.
And all I had to say to him was congratulations. It was an honor to be a part of that guy's career. You know, it's 12 straight wins, all first round. I think that was amazing.
And then coming very close to being the undisputed heavyweight champion.
And you know, I mean, still, like he accomplished so much, and it was just such an honor to be there. There's not going to be another guy like Shane. You know, we're not saying we're never going to have another UFC champion.
Yeah, but
there's not going to be another guy like Shane. That guy was a special breed. So he's an honor to call him a friend.
Yeah, well, and especially going up the ranks and going wasn't that really quick, but it was a matter of first rounders the whole time, and then even in the UFC he does it, and then he gets.
I told him the other night
yeah.
I was having a beer with him, and I told him I think that the best thing he could ever do is if he ever wanted to fight again, just take a fight on a week's notice.
Yeah.
And he goes, he gets injured in training. It's hard on him.
Yeah.
If he just took a fight and said, I'm going to just go kill somebody in 3 minutes, I don't know. There's not many people out there.
It's true. They can literally walk in the octagon.
And I mean it. Cain Velasquez in there, Shane straight off the bar stool.
He could probably,
if he's feeling good like he was the other night, he punched me in the shoulder. But not too many people can handle that.
Yeah. And I think the whole process with that as well, where, you know, a lot of people saw him pulling out with Nelson, being with the knee injuries and stuff, and then he found out with the back and the neck and everything like that. I think it was just more of it was time.
Oh yeah, it's time. You know, it's been playing sports since he was 6 years old. Football's rough. It's rough on your body. It wasn't fighting that retired. You know, football, you had a lot of injuries. So.
Yeah, exactly. Now, as far as some of the other fighters that you're training, guys that are having upcoming fights here coming up on there, is there kind of being a little, what's going to be like the transition as far as when you go over with Kat over in Vegas in a couple days?
I'm flying back every week.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be here for practice still once a week. The practices that I'm not here, I've got UNC's head coach, Ben Cherry, who's a D1 national champion, 3-time Colorado state champion. He's going to cover my wrestling practices when I'm gone. Elliot is still going to be running practices. We've got Marty Beecher and Christian Allen helping us with striking now. So, I mean, it's all covered.
Yeah, it's all covered.
One piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be back every week, so guys, it'll be good.
Yeah, and as far as like with the guys that you're training and stuff like that, is there really kind of guidelines here? Because some people think that a new fight team and a new gym has to have certain guidelines where you can only be amateurs, you have to have a certain amount of fights just to be able to be pro.
Our guideline is that you have to be part of a gym because I don't have a membership. There's no membership to be here.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can go say, well, guess what, I'm paying $150 a month. Now I'm just going to go join that gym because it's free. Well, that's not how it is.
Yeah.
You've got to get better somewhere. These are just one practice a day.
Yeah.
You're sparring, you're hard wrestling, you're hard MMA, jiu-jitsu, stuff like that. So you've got to be taking classes and better somewhere. If you're not investing back in your career, you're not working. And that's kind of the rule of it. Also, just drama-free. You know, if I tell people, we have new guys coming all the time. There's some guys that didn't like Lamumbo or didn't like Cameron Dollar, don't like Cody Don, whoever it is. They didn't like him being here. Well, I tell them at the beginning of practice, you know, you guys are fighters. I see all the Facebook drama and all this. If you guys have a problem with each other before practice starts, I don't want any drama. There's a cage right here. Fight.
Settle it.
You sign your waivers. You know, you don't like each other, fight.
Before you walk in the door, you're signing the waiver, so you might as well do it.
Nobody's taking me up on that. So I'm waiting for that.
Exactly.
You know, as soon as you know people that are like known for this, like too much drama, or if there's a way that we can't avoid it, then I just gotta go. Same thing with coaches. You know, everybody's welcome until they're not.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we appreciate your time.
No, thank you guys.
Thank you.